Everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. And this is my Coco. She wants to wish everybody a happy Easter, and she's in her little Easter jacket. Today I'm going to be preparing a Easter meat pie, traditionally served all over Italy this time of year. Now let's get started. Easter meat pie. This is what we will be preparing today. For the pastry, all your ingredients have to be cold. We're going to begin with the pastry. You're going to need your food processor. You're going to need 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of sugar, and half a teaspoon of kosher salt. And I'm just going to pulse it a few times. 1/3 cup of full-fat milk. I have 1 cup of cold and cubed unsalted butter. I'm going to turn on the food processor and add it through the funnel. 2 large eggs. The pastry is a little bit too dry for my liking, so I'm going to start helping it out with 1 tablespoon of ice water at a time until the dough comes together. 1 more tablespoon of ice water and it should do it. Beautiful, everything has combined together. I'm just going to take it out of my food processor. I'm going to transfer my pastry to my work surface. I formed my pastry into a rectangle. I'm going to cut 2/3 this way and 1/3 here. Plastic wrap your pastry and in the refrigerator for 1 hour. While our pastry is chilling, we're going to begin with the filling. 7 large eggs. Half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/8 of a teaspoon of fresh nutmeg. To give this a really good mix. These are wonderfully scrambled. I'm going to add 4 cups of dried ricotta. I left it overnight in a strainer in the fridge. You're going to have to be patient and you're going to have to use some elbow grease. You want it nice and creamy like this, the ricotta to really blend in beautifully with the eggs. Start adding the meats. 1 cup of diced prosciutto. Favorite, 1 cup of diced mortadella. 1 cup of diced salami. I'm going to give the meat a really good mix. Half a cup of caramelized onions. The recipe is on my YouTube in the fall section. 3/4 cup of cubed provolone. Are you tasting it? Oh my gosh. 3/4 cup of cubed mozzarella. 3/4 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano, of course. A cup of my favorite olives, Calabrese olives. Now, if you prefer another type of olive, of course you can use that. The filling is well combined and I'm going to set it aside and we're going to start rolling out our pastry. You're going to need a 9-inch springform pan. I sprayed it, floured it, placed parchment paper at the bottom, also sprayed and floured. And to start rolling out the base of the pie, the bigger portion of the pastry, I'm going to roll this out to approximately just a little over 12 inches because I really want to cover the pan. My pastry has been rolled out. Now I'm just rolling it into the pan so that I can unroll it over my pan. That's it. Now I'm just going to work it in with my hands. I'm just pressing in the pastry in the pan and with my finger, I'm just going to the very end. My rolling pin, I'm just going to cut out the excess just by pressing it down. There we are. I'm just going to give it a very easy dock. Back in the fridge for at least 20 minutes. While the pie is chilling in the refrigerator, I'm going to start rolling out the pastry to make our lattice. My strips of pastry are ready for my pie. I cut them 9.5 inches long by 1 inch wide. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Not even cooked yet, and it's so fragrant. We're ready to fill our pie. Here we go. I'm leveling the filling. Now we can start with the trellis. Right, there we are. My basket weave is done. It takes a little practice and patience, but look how pretty that looks. Now I'm just going to press the sides in. Meat pie is ready for the oven. I'm just going to give it a little bit of an egg wash, 1 egg yolk with 2 tablespoons of milk on the pastry. Total bake time is 60 to 70 minutes. The first 20 minutes, we're going to bake it in the lower shelf of the oven. We will then move it to the top shelf for 40 to 50 minutes. We will watch it. My Easter meat pie has baked beautifully. We're just going to let it rest for 1 hour. And I'm going to say it, if you could only smell my kitchen. I cut myself a little slice. I don't think anybody will mind. And I'm going to taste it for you. Oh, it's just lovely. Oh, the mozzarella goo. Absolutely delicious. A wonderful treat for Easter Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me today. And it's Katerina from my home to yours. Don't forget to hit your like button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and share my recipes. Buona Pasqua a tutti. Ciao. Happy Easter.